Let's go get him again.
This signature line from the House of Dunhill really intrigued me. The names, obviously they utilize the same bottles as the Icon series. So I was really excited about this higher end line from the House of Dunhill. On the other side of the coin, Dunhill, unfortunately for me, is a brand that I'm not sure if they can really pull off a high-end lineup. I don't think they can go up to the plate and hit a couple home runs for me. So I decided to get this one right here, which is British leather, because, well, we all know I like my leather-based scents. And this will be my first dip into the line, their higher-end line. Let's take a look and see if this one's worth it. And if so, I'm going for another one. Let's go. Very good, family. Welcome to the Rope Boy channel. I'm your host, Mark. Today we're unboxing and giving a first impression on British leather from the House of Dunhill. This is from their signature higher end lineup, their signature collection. This one, British leather. They have some very intriguing releases on this line, and they're continuing. I think they released just 2 new freshies just recently. So this high-end lineup has a higher price tag than obviously their mainstream lineup. You're not going to see these at discounters for $30, $40, $50. No. Oh, no, no, no. You know, they're not super expensive like YSL or Chanel or Dior higher end lineup. They're, I would say, lower tier higher end lineup, but they utilize the Icon bottles, which is a good call. They're those Icon series bottles, caps, beautiful, heavy. So that's approved by me. Beautiful, beautiful bottles, great ideas. They got an amber one, they got this leather one, among others. But they got a sandalwood one that I really want to try. This one right here just caught my eye, and I wanted to see if this one right here can step up to a plate in the leather side of things. We all know that I love my leathers. We'll see what Dunhill has in store for me. All right, it's time to unbox British leather. And I gotta admit, you know, when I'm not that I'm first discovering this line, but when I'm first getting the first bottle of a line that I want several from, you got that feeling that this is a blind buy, by the way. So yeah, it's got the Icon series bottle. Very heavy bottles. These bottles are absolutely gorgeous. It uses the exact same cap as the original Icon with the same look to it. But we have a, oh, it's got a transparent glass here. Says British leather right here. Attention to detail. So this is a kind of a make it or break it type of release. Always when I'm delving into new higher end lineups like this, I try to choose the one that's closest to my taste to see if I'm gonna enjoy this line and get more or not. So let's see, British leather. Here we go. Oh, oh, it's got some promise. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Leather, suede-like. However, it's got a little bit of bite to it. It's got some spices. We got some pepper here. Oh, it's got some citruses too. Oh, a little bit of patchouli. Oh, a little bit of bite. It has almost a little bit of a roughness to it. But it also has kind of like a green herbal tone to it. This is nice, but it reminds me of something. Okay. So, in a nutshell, suede-like leather. It's not big, bold, animalic. No, it's suede-like. It's not rough and tumble. It's not a Tuscan leather-esque. It doesn't have any smoke to it. It doesn't have much bite to it, to be quite honest. But it has something in it that has like almost a like a like something green, herbal, but it kind of makes the leather a little interesting, we'll say. This is a like. It's not a love. Yeah, so it's got some spices here. Definitely has some black pepper in this release. It did have a little bit of citrus up top, but that burned off real quick. Suede-like leather. Little peppery. It has a little bit of a dirtiness. Patchouli's in here definitely, but it has some green tendencies. I'm going to have to take a look at the note breakdown. But it has something green in here, and I'm not mentioning just the patchouli. There's something else that's green in here that I recall is in another fragrance, and when I go to the note breakdown, I'll be like, oh, so it's that. Very interesting release. It reminds me of something, but it's rather unique in the leather genre. So I'm in a like, I'm not in a love, and for the price that I paid for it, you know, Canadian, it's ranging around, these things aren't going down too much, 150 to 120 Canadian, give or take, which is kind of a lower tier, higher end lineup. I've smelt better for that type of price range, I'll be honest. But at the same time, I'm intrigued. Not the best leather in the game, no. Solid release though. It has me intrigued, and I'm at that point now that, okay, do I want to get a second bottle from this, because this one's half decent. I like this opening. I can't wait to delve into it, put it on my skin. Definitely feel like wearing this more in the fall to see how it does. I feel it doesn't have enough push for these Canadian winters, but fall it'll work well, maybe even spring. You know, there's something in here that goes with the leather, and it's going very well. It's pairing it very well. So at the end of the day, British leather from the House of Dunhill. I always wanted to try out the signature line from Dunhill. Most likely, I'm going to get a second from the line and just see how it goes. This one, interesting, not great, but interesting. So now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below about this release here, if you'd like. If not, if you have smelt others from this line, please, your suggestions, put them in the comments below for me. I'm thinking probably, I think it was the amber that I wanted to try out, or the sandalwood. So we'll see how that goes. But Dunhill, these bottles are absolutely gorgeous. I love these bottle designs. So as always, a greater pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your leather-based fragrance wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.